Hi, this is Brittany Madison, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante Nation out here.
There we go. My man.
Dante Nation out here with the Lolos.
Dante's Boxing Nation. Over here with Zav Super Judah and trainer Brother Fareed.
What's up?
What's going on, y'all? So, man, y'all already seen it, man. We had an epic past weekend. Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao. The build-up, like, what, the last 5 years, people were saying that he was scared of him, he was avoiding him, but it's over now. Give me your take, Zav.
Basically, it was one of those things where, I guess, Saturday night he stepped up and proved to the world that he is TPE. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did it. You know what I mean? I mean, the fight that everybody expected to be a toe-to-toe slug match, blood everywhere, black eyes, busted mouths, that wasn't it. He did a masterful boxing exploitation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people criticize him for his boxing ability, but Muhammad Ali was the same way. Ali was the king of that, you know, to hit and not be hit. That was his whole theory of boxing, you know, to be hit and not be hit. You know what I mean? So now when Floyd takes it right now and dominating fights and dominating fighters, I mean, it's just, people just get mad at that, I guess.
And
what was your take? Did it play out the way you thought it would, Fareed?
Not really, man, because I was going for the knock. I thought Floyd was going to walk him down. The way he looked in camp, I thought he was going to take him into deep waters and then drown him. But I was really disappointed in Pacquiao, man. Pacquiao performance, man, after the fifth round. I mean, after the last 5 years me watching Floyd, I can say that was the worst opponent ever. You know what I'm saying? In the last 5 years, he's the worst opponent. Maybe the last 7 years, he's the worst opponent. And he looked so out of whack after the fourth round. He just was like, you just knew what he was going to do, which is try to come in, try to throw punches at the air, and have people just cheering. I mean, he missed 81% of his punches. I think he landed 18%. So 100 minus, so 19. So 81% you missed. Man, that's some serious shadow boxing. We about shadow box right now.
And it's so good. I mean, Floyd was saying that he want to put a good show on in September. I mean, Pacquiao, you know, we know your shoulder is kind of messed up, but you know, if you are willing and ready, you know.
So you buy the excuse? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I don't buy the excuse. I'm just saying, if your shoulder is messed up, cool, whatever it should be. But if you are ready for September, we know you want to go back to 140 pounds. I'm standing right here, willing and welcome. Let's do it.
There it is. You heard it, Manny. Zab is ready. And he said he's going to move back to 140. Oh, man, that's interesting right there.
That's right.
Southpaw versus Southpaw, too.
Let's do it.
Speaking of that, Zab, you did. A lot of people coming up to me, they said, man, Zab did better, much better than Pacquiao. Floyd, Oscar De La Hoya, a lot of opponents did, right? I mean, how surprised were you that he was supposed to be the master of angles? He just kept coming straight in, and he was pretty, you know.
I mean, you got to say, you know, master of angles. Who were the people saying that? You know, who were the people that was putting them on, like Floyd said, this pedestal? You know what I'm saying? I mean, people put him on this pedestal. A certain group of people, you know what I mean? So you gotta understand that it was a mutual interest that needed to be built up to build this mega fight and this mega situation that happened. So of course they're gonna say that he was this and that and this and that. But you know what? Like I said before, I had my mind a little disillusional. Right now I'm back. Anybody that know me lately, I'm back at it. You know what I'm saying? 140 pounds. Manny Pacquiao, if you're willing, I'm ready. Let's do something.
There it is.
And also, man, out of all the championships, the titles he won, this guy can't even cut the ring off. Like, man, that's boxing 101. Like, you know what I'm saying? How do you not get taught to don't cut the ring off? This guy was just walking around like a dog on a string. Not to be calling him a dog or anything like that, but you know what I'm talking about, puppet on a string, let's say that better. But you can't even cut off the ring, man. You 5 different weight classes, you did this, you did that, you can't even cut the ring off? Man, listen, I'm telling you, if it was up to me, I would, man, the whole coaching staff, I'd take them outside to, if they live in LA, I'd take them to LA, man, right in the center of the Capitol and whip them. That's what I do. That's horrible.
Yeah, he definitely didn't cut the ring off, man. So what about afterwards, guys? You know, it's crazy because Floyd Mayweather, he was respectful. He showed a lot of class. He gave Manny Pacquiao his credit. But then when they talked to Manny Pacquiao, he was like, you know, he didn't do anything. He just ran. I mean, were you surprised the way he was acting after the fight? Because Manny Pacquiao was supposed to be the humble religious guy.
Well, you know what? I mean, religion had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I think that it becomes a person. It's about being a human being. You know, I have lost and showed out of my antics. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no fighter that in their heart believes that they're the best fighter in the world or the best fighter ever touched boxing gloves wants to lose. So when you lose, it brings out this other side of you that's just in denial. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can remember my first fight when I lost with Kasazu. You know what I'm saying? And I went down. I was in denial. I went at the referee. I went at anybody that said that they had anything to do with the stoppage. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it was just, it's one of those things where, you know, us as athletes, you know, combatants, you know, we just don't want to take the loss like a loss. Like, it's kind of hard to swallow that pill. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think now that he's been home and he's had a chance to watch the fight over and over, and he's probably seen like, okay, the better man beat me on a better day. That's how I should just take it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even when I fought Floyd, you know, I had to give him his props. I had the early part of the fight, but like I told people before, he's a great adjuster. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to adjust in fights, and he knows how to pick up well and capitalize off where you make your mistakes at. And like I said, I give him that. You know, towards the end of the fight, he was the better man. What can I say? It's all good.
Do you guys think the rematch would be any different?
What rematch? If you take the fight with me in September, ain't gonna be no rematch.
Man.
You get 2 L's in 1 year. Ooh, that's a beautiful. And then maybe we'll still give Freddie Roach the trainer of the year.
Oh man, that was gonna be my question. That was gonna be one of my questions.
2 L's and you can still get the trainer of the year.
Still the trainer of the year.
So good, baby.
You heard it from Zav Judah. You heard it from my man Fareed. So I mean, what do you think though? You think he'll take the bait and he'll take a fight with you, Zab?
Freddie Roach been talking trash to Zab. Like, I don't get into all that. You know, I'm a humble guy, but I'm a fighter too. I'm a boxer too. So I'm like, man, I'm old school. Like, if you got a problem, we can go outside in the yard and tear each other. You know, I got full medical and dental, so I'm like, hopefully he got the same thing because I'm tearing him up. But we ain't really into all that. But I just see that, you know, we ready to go. We gonna take on all challenges, man. We gonna do it the right way. He gonna begin a new career. Because when you say finish career, that means you're looking to retire and stop. But he's gonna start a new chapter in his life, and we're gonna do it the way. And we've seen things that he's done before in the past. We're just gonna adjust them, and then we're gonna see, you know, Super Judah do his thing. So we ready to go. So.
You ever watch? You ever come close to sparring with Manny, or watched him spar, being around his training camp or anything like that?
You know what? I like Manny-Pacquiao. I like him. I like him as a person. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool guy. I've been to a couple of his training sessions in LA. When I'm in LA, I stop through the Wild Card Gym, you know, and shouts him out. You know, he's cool. You know, his brother Bobby and everybody, the whole team is cool. But you know, we're not talking about being cool. We're talking about your skills here as a fighter. We're talking about what's going on inside the square circle. We're talking about how we are athletes and how we are animals of the sport. You know what I'm saying? And to be the best, you got to beat the best. So I think that Manny Pacquiao is a great fighter. But I just think that right now, with my training, with my mental, with everything that I'm going through right now, I think that it's a perfect time and a perfect matchup. You know what I'm saying? He's coming off one of the biggest fights of his life, a loss, and I coming off a loss too myself. And I think that, yeah, let's get in there and clear it up. Let's see, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can do. And us both being left-handed with fast hands and dynamite power, let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? In September, if you're ready, I'm ready.
You think negotiations would go smoothly? You know, the promotions and stuff like that, being top rank versus who you would again?
Well, I'm Super Judah Promotions, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of big things at work right now, but we Super Judah Promotions right now.
Okay, so it'll be your own Okay, so
yeah.
it wouldn't be that hard to make the fight
then? It wouldn't be that hard to make the fight, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if everything goes smooth in negotiation, but let's just see what happens with his shoulder and stuff like that. I mean, we know he got an excuse. He got to stick it out and stick it all the way through with it, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, again, at the end of the day, I have a lot of respect for the man, but as a fighter and as a champion and as a combatant of the sport, I think that'd be a great matchup.
I agree. I would love to see it, man. It would be interesting. You got anything else you want to say to the fans? Either one of you guys.
That's it, man.
Nah, I mean, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting and following Zab Super Judah. The chapter's still here. The book is still being written. Watch this chapter. Fly.